We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll get us started. Started in this one on
Baltimore. Shortstop, Tim Beckham.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Harold, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone.
Kinsler.
And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Mike Trout. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-1 from Price. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Mookie Betts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Betts.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Price ready with the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Eric Hosmer.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hoskins on the move, 1 down. So stepping in, Trey Mancini, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit in the air to center field. Taylor sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting sixth.
Stepping up to
Right
the plate,
fielder,
Mark Trumbo.
Mark
He'll work
Trumbo.
on keeping this top of the second alive. Late that time for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding in, Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Miguel Sano.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Now ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. Another 0-2 coming. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Got him to go down swinging
Center
there.
fielder,
Miguel Sano
Michael
becomes the first
Taylor.
out here in the bottom of the second. This is popped up. Kinsler on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Salvador
Catcher.
Perez. He's ready for his
Salvador
first at-bat of this
Perez.
early season contest. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Batting
Into the
seventh,
box,
First
Yulieski
baseman.
Gurriel. And he's
Yulieski
definitely off to a
Gurriel.
fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Here it comes on 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and the... So digging in now, Miguel
Leading
Andrus.
off for Baltimore.
7-8-9,
Third
bottom of
baseman,
the order set to go here in the third.
Andrus.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he
Batting
does,
eighth,
that location can be
catcher,
really effective.
number
It
12.
looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Stepping into the
Batting
box, David
pitcher,
Price. This
David
guy's still looking at a
Price.
0 in the hit column. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez is under it, and that's the third out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll look to get something
Leading off
going
for the
here in this
Nationals.
scoreless ball game.
Second baseman, Daniel
Ready to
Murphy.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now, that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And that's in there. Base hit. At the plate, Justin Verlander.
Batting ninth,
A textbook sack
Pitcher,
bunt situation
Justin
here.
Verlander.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the move is Murphy. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. The tag, and he is out at second. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Price sets his sights. 1-0 on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Striding in once again, Russ Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a snap move over to first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Tim Beckham.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kinsler.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor racing back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins moving to his left. 1 down. Standing in, Trey Mancini. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Stepping in, Miguel
Now batting,
Andrus.
third baseman.
Now time is
Miguel
called here as we'll get a
Andrus.
trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce
Leading off
back
the fourth
after
inning,
striking out his
right
last time
fielder,
up.
Mookie Betts.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano,
Third
looking to
baseman,
put the ball in
Miguel
play here. He went down on strikes in his
Sano.
first at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini going back on it, to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Center fielder.
Now to the plate,
number 3.
Michael Taylor. He popped
Michael
out in his first
Taylor.
trip. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trumbo. 2 down. At the plate,
The catcher,
Salvador
number
Perez.
13.
He singled his last time up.
Perez.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 balls and a strike, here it is. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Cisco
Leading off
comes
for the
into this
Orioles,
at-bat 0 for
catcher,
1 in the ballgame.
Number 12.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready now, David Price. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David
From the
Price.
stretch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up
Ready
next
for
the
another
Orioles,
shot now. Tim
shortstop.
Beckham. 1 for
Tim
2 on his line
Beckham.
so far in the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now,
Leading off for Washington, first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cisco has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into
Now
the box
batting,
now, Daniel
second
Murphy.
baseman,
1 for 1
Daniel
after a single his first time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 35.
Settling in now, Justin Verlander. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. In for strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his... Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
First baseman.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll dive back in safely. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Ready for another shot now, Trey Mancini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Trey Mancini.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy is there for it, and the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Trey Turner.
This is flared out towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Digging in once again, Russ Hoskins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Price gets his sign. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Miguel Andres. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Andres.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Murphy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking
number
for more.
12.
Cisco 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Digging in to try it again,
Orioles,
David Price.
pitcher.
He's 0 for 2
David
thus far in this
Price.
one. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. From the stretch.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting
The
pitchers
batter,
out
number
there. Adam Ottavino takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1
Now
away.
pitching for
Action now in the Washington
Number
bullpen
0,
as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Ottavino.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now
The
with
batter,
2 men
number 3,
gone.
Second baseman.
At the
Ian
plate, Ian
Kinsler.
Kinsler. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just...
And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Number 55.
So with a left-handed hitter...
Romero.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming in. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Stepping in, Miguel Sano.
Leading
He
off
comes
for
in
Washington.
1 for 2 with that home run he hit
baseman.
earlier.
Miguel
First pitch of the
Sano.
at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. Now with the 2-0 count and power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
It might be a little off the plate, but he's earned it. He's lived out there the whole game, and yes, the umpire's going to call it.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now,
Center
Michael
fielder.
Taylor. Third trip to the
Michael
plate for him here tonight.
Taylor.
0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout. Still going back. Gone! Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. A hit in 2
The
tries
catcher,
so
number
far.
13, Salvador Perez.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Too high.
3 balls,
And
no
it's
strikes.
3-0. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Trumbo has it in his sights, and he brings it in for the second out of the
Now
inning.
batting. First baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-1 from Price. Swings through it for strike number 2.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Line to the right side, but foul. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Again, a 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Murphy.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Into the box now, Enny Romero. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ryan Rayburn. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners. Ji-Man Choi will get the call here as he'll hit. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Calling for it, Andrus makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coda Glover has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Line toward the alley in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Mark Trumbo.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 1-1, here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Miguel Andrus waits on deck, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him. Digging in, Miguel Andrus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Cisco, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to... The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Trey Turner.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kinsler ranging into shallow right. 1 out.
Now batting,
striding into the box, Russ
Hoskins.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And, boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Sliced hard on the ground. Kinsler is there for it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in, Cisco. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Number 12.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Now to the plate, Joe Kelly. And we'll see how they play. Dominic Smith will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. No one out with a runner at second. Line toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Tim
First
Beckham.
delivery to him on the way. Tim Beckham is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel ranging into the outfield. And that in. Richard Blyer will come on in relief as he'll
for
make.
Baltimore.
Here's Miguel. Sano. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he takes ball 1. Two and 0.
Inside, ball 2.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Kinsler is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Center fielder,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Taylor. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Hosmer is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Salvador.
So stepping in, Salvador Perez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And this is fouled at the plate. Back up the middle. Beckham gloves it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.